In March of 2016, this was a rough time period for me. I had a brain tumor removed. God's grace led me out of that. And there's also some good news, because after the brain tumor was removed, the doctor said, Philip, hey, guess what? We spotted something while we were in there, something else. I said, what? Philip, we found a brain. Is that all right? I said, are you sure? He said, yeah, we did. I've been excited ever since they did find a brain.
Hey guys, it's Phillip Taylor. By the way, this is the first video I've made public since my surgery back in March. So I just want to say, you can see the droopiness is still there on this side of my face. I just want to say, and this eye is a little weak, but everything's healing. Thanks to God, and thanks for all the prayers, and I really appreciate all of you out there.
Born and raised Northeast Mississippi in a small town called West Point. Country roots to the heart. I grew up barefooted, walking on gravel, tough as nails. I'd be out in the woods, exploring the woods, building tree houses, walking muddy creeks. That was me. If you see me out wearing a suit and tie, do not think for a second that I can't throw on a pair of jeans and get muddy. My passion for sales started early in life. I was probably 9 or 10 years old. You're gonna get a knock on, if you were my neighbor, you were gonna get a knock on the door. I'm gonna be selling you raffle tickets. I'm gonna be asking, can I mow your yard? I learned the importance of having a strong work ethic at a young age. I played baseball, I ran cross country. I know the importance of team and making it to the finish line. I've always believed in the power of self-improvement. 3 people that come to mind in regards to that: Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, and my boy Les Brown. Those are my guys. I've always believed in getting better. We're never too good to not be able to keep improving. My professional sales career started about 20 years ago in San Diego, California. Now, for the last 15 years, I've lived here in the Nashville area, and for the last 11 years, I've been in real estate.
He has been wonderful to work with. He's a blessing. He works hard. He has so much experience in real estate.
Philip wasn't, overly aggressive with us.
He also helped Kim 2 years later sell her home, and also
in 2 weeks.
I specialize in helping people who have had their home on the market and it did not sell. Now, they can fall into 2 groups. Group 1 is they were trying to sell it themselves, and they're frustrated now and it didn't sell. Group 2 is they had it on the market with another agent and the property didn't sell. So nothing means more to me than helping these groups of people get their homes sold so that they can get moved on to a different chapter in their life.
My home had actually been on the market for almost a year with another agent, and I signed and listed with Philip, and he had it sold very shortly after that.
He wasn't working for himself, he was working for us.
There's 3 characteristics to making a great agent, and what is the bottom line? What do you want? And it's to protect your equity. So there's 2 things. If you're a home seller and you're selling either land or a house, we've got to protect that equity. If we're buying, we don't want to overspend on that property. So if that's the bottom line, now what are the 3 key traits that can make that happen? Number 1 is we've got to know the market. What is your home valued at? Number 2 is how strong of a negotiator is your agent? Critical here, because now when I'm talking negotiating, that's also a combination, that's problem solving, it's being a strong communicator. Now there's times to be nice, but now the agent representing you needs to be very strong, very straightforward at times. So your agent's got to be a strong negotiator. Number 3, having a strong work ethic is critical. Because I can know the market, I can be a strong negotiator, but if I don't have that extra push, that extra drive, if an agent is missing that, what ends up happening is there goes equity out of your pocket. They need to be driven every day, 5 days a week at least. I'm on the phone making calls. I love referrals. I love it when a past client calls me and says, Philip, guess what? George and Barbara down the street need to sell their home. I love that. But look, I'm not going to just sit on the sidelines and wait on business to come to me. I'm very actively pursuing new business and doing what it takes to make that happen. So those 3 together, knowing the market, being a strong negotiator, and going that extra mile and working hard are critical in helping to protect your equity. I believe in giving back. 2 foundations that are near and dear to my heart are the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Love Kids. Secondly, Wounded Warrior Project. any veteran that has served our country. My father, my dad was on a submarine in the late 50s. So anybody that served our country, both either past or present, is near and dear to me. They certainly have my respect. So thank you very much for anybody who served our country. What do I do in my free time? I study the Word of God. You know, I had that health scare back in 2016, so God and I are close. And I love the verse in the Bible, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I believe that. I believe we all can. Now, whether it's a $20,000 piece of land or a $5 million estate, it'd be an honor to earn your trust, work with you, and to make you a happy client as well.